Hi, let's talk about in this video something that we don't talk about a lot, and that is pooping. It seems to be a subject that is off limits and taboo in polite company, but I think we should talk about it because I interview people all the time that are coming to see me for the first time and we're running through their health history, and that's one of the questions I ask. And often I see people say, I'm going number 2, like once every couple days, a couple times a week. And we're trained as doctors when we're in school to the fact that once every 2 days to 2 times a day falls under the quote unquote normal range for bowel movements. And that's just simply really not healthy. If you are not going to the bathroom at least once a day, there are some problems with that. And let's start with why it matters. Number one is that's the way that your body eliminates toxins. So these are things that you don't want accumulating in your body. You need to, your transit time, that's a fancy way to say from the time you take food into your mouth and the time it hits the toilet, that needs to be like 12, 24 hours, something like that, to where things are moving through your body the way they're supposed to. And that is because, like we said, toxins bind up in that. And if it sits there and goes too slow, then you can reabsorb those toxins. The other thing you need to know is that as you slow down that transit time, food tends to rot and ferment and just produce gas and bloating and bacterial overgrowth and all kinds of things. So really we want to be moving that through the body as fast as we can. So really you need to be going to the bathroom every day. And so what happens if you're not? Because that's a lot of people, right? So let's talk about a few strategies that we can use to help you do that. First of all, the first and foremost is make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Dehydration is a huge issue for a lot of people. That'll slow your bowel movements down. So start every day with 32 ounces of water. Even better yet, you want to get the bowels moving a little faster. Squirt half a lemon in that 32 ounces of water. Warm it up a little bit, and that should help a lot. The other thing is fiber in the diet. A lot of people aren't getting enough fiber, so you want to be eating a lot of vegetables, some fruit, things like that. Flaxseed, chia seed, those are great additions to things like a smoothie or however you want to incorporate flax and chia seeds into your life. You can make a chia seed pudding, you can add those things to smoothies, whatever, however you want to get that flax and chia in there to get moving. That's a great way to do that too. About a tablespoon of each of those a day will make a big difference in the bowel movement world. Magnesium is a supplement that people use. It's a muscle relaxer. So what it does is it relaxes all the muscles, and you'll go to the bathroom better if you take the right form. The form that you do not want to take if you're trying to move the bowels is magnesium glycinate. That is the form that you would like to use if you're someone who's experiencing like diarrhea as a problem, because I always ask people when I recommend magnesium, like, what do we need it to do here? Are we trying to move the bowels, or are we not trying to move the bowels? So just remember something other than magnesium glycinate. So a magnesium citrate, malate, there's other chelated forms that are really good that will help with that. So that's a strategy too. And all of those things are short-term, symptom-focused. Hey, I need to move the bowels. How do I make it happen? The real question is, why are you not moving your bowels like you should? Sometimes it's as simple as you're not drinking enough water. Sometimes there's toxicities that you're binding up stuff, but you're not eliminating it, and it's because your body is hanging on to stuff because it's toxic. What about also the thyroid? That's a big one too, that will slow down your transit time. It decreases your production of stomach acid. It decreases your digestive enzyme output in some cases. So You can have a whole bunch of different digestive issues that are, you could have something with your pancreas. You could be type 1 diabetic and not secreting enough pancreatic enzymes to break down and digest food. So there's, gosh, there's a lot of things that can be going on there. So those are a few tips and tricks on going to the bathroom every day, and some invitations to, if you're not, where do you want to start looking? That's just something that I pay super close attention to. So I focus on it on my health history and on the labs with people, so that we can ABP, always be pooping. That's what my husband and I have a joke about that. You've got to go every day. So I hope that helps. Have a great day.